The all-new 2015 Chrysler 200 has arrived during the Summer of Savings at Naples Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Plus, get an extra $500 trade assistance during the summer clearance event at NaplesHasIt.com.
Greetings, football fans. Welcome to the PrepZone Preview, Week 3 already. Brought to you by Naples Dodge Chrysler Jeep. Now, don't forget, we are the original Road Warriors, and we are out here at First Baptist Academy, who has a pretty big road trip of their own. So to get us started this week, we've got Coach Webb with his breakdown.
Hello, football fans. Coach John Weber, Week 3 of the high school football season. What have we learned? Football in Collier County is much better than it was a year ago, according to this analyst, and that leads us right into our first ball game. Barron Collier travels to Golden Gate. Folks, both of these teams are much improved. They're 1-1. This is going to be a dogfight. I like Golden Gate in a defensive battle. I think Golden Gate's defense is much better than it was a year ago. Game 2, Naples travels to Bradenton Manatee. 2 powers in the state of Florida. Manatee is 1-1, but folks, they went to Georgia. They got beat by Lowndes County, one of the top-ranked teams in the state of Georgia. Another dogfight. I like the Eagles in a close one. And if you want to get in your car and travel a little bit, go to Lee County, our bonus game. South Fort Myers goes to Island Coast. This is going to be another close game. I like South because of their passing attack. And joining me now is the head coach at First Baptist, who's going on a road trip, Billy Sparacio. Coach Billy, last week you go and you're playing a club that's 3 times bigger in classification than you are, and you play them right down to the wire. And this week you're going to take your club and you're going to fly to Arkansas to play probably one of the best private schools in the state. Now, some people would wonder, why in the world are we doing this?
We're excited about it. I really felt like this was the time in our program to take it to the next notch. And our kids have worked really hard over the last few years. This is sort of a reward for their hard work. It's an opportunity to play some really good ball clubs that a Shiloh Christian, a storied program that has been successful for a long time, and get a chance to travel and do something neat like that and experience something. And we're trying to do it with excellence the best we can and take our whole program to the next level. Playing a school like Ida Baker, Coach Khan does a real good job, and they've really done well in the last couple of years. And it was a great game, and hopefully we've learned a lot of lessons from that game, and will only make us better.
Well, it's what I've said since forever. If your plan is to go as far as you can in the playoffs, you got to play people that are going to make you that way. And these 2 games will do nothing, I'm sure, but make your club better. What do we know about Shiloh Christian?
We've watched film on them. They're a good ball club. They seem to be very well coached, which, I knew that going in. Storied program, a lot of tradition. They do things right, beautiful facilities. Seem like a group of kids that do the things they do on all 3 sides of the ball well. Listen to their coaches, don't make mistakes. They're going to make us work hard to beat them, and they do a really, really nice job.
Well, folks, what a treat this week. You can take a road trip to South Fort Myers, you can stay in county, or you can grab an airline ticket and you can head to Arkansas, because there is some great football this week. Don't care where you go, but go see a game. It's the greatest thing going.
Now, keeping a group of teenagers entertained is hard on any occasion, let alone a long flight, which is what these Lions are going to be facing this week. So for more on that, we've got the player spotlight on how to handle the boredom of a long road trip.
Well, the answer kind of varies from time to time, but, a lot of times I like to bring my book, sometimes I bring my Bible. But just, hang out with the guys. We talk about a lot of stuff. Sometimes we sleep, especially after games. But even this most recent time, sometimes we've taken to getting on someone's iPad and we get like a board game. We got the game Risk. We played a whole bunch of games of Risk, and the winner got to stay and everybody switched out. So that was a lot of fun. And I don't know if this is encouraged, but sometimes we like to play little practical jokes, and whoever falls asleep first on the bus, we like to take pictures and, try to tickle them, see, what they do to react. And really just get to, hang out and talk and just get to know each other better, because there's really not much to do. Who's the best Grizz player? It depends who you ask. Now, me, myself, I'm 0-2, so I probably not. But maybe my friend Robbie Hurt, he's number 13. He's pretty good. He stayed on there a lot. So if I had to answer, it'd probably be him. One of my friends, Bruno, he's a senior with me. He fell asleep, and he's kind of grumpy when he sleeps. But we tried to play a game of Pig, and basically 3 of us switched out, and we just had to mess with him. Try to poke him, try to get as close as we could to his face with our face, and whoever didn't do it, had to just like mess with him, and whoever got all 3 letters had to do something, like had a punishment or whatever, like extra ice bath or whatever. So that's probably the closest we've gotten of riding the line until you make too much of an uproar on the bus. Well, what we know about Shiloh is they're definitely come from a very tradition heavy. They've got a lot, they have a lot of respect, and coming into this we have a lot of respect for them. Just coming in, especially coming from last week, we just need to stay close to our fundamentals as we've been practicing a lot. Just making sure we know how to tackle right and tackle correctly, and we just got to get after it when we go out there. We can't go out slow. We can't. Coach always says we got to start off 100 miles an hour and keep that up, or else there's going to get big plays out of us. So that's coming in, that's what we need to do.
Hey everybody, that does our show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to stay with PrepZone all week. We've got your news, notes, analysis, videos, photos, everything that you want for prep football this week. Don't forget, we got the Friday Night Rocks, and on Friday night we also got the live chat where every one of our reporters spread out across Southwest Florida will keep you up to date on everything going on. So until next week, we've got you covered.